Hello students, welcome back. In earlier video, we had learned the properties of CSS. Okay, and also we learn what? One program execution based on the properties of the CSS. Okay, so now in this video, we will learn about what? External style sheet. This is the third type of style sheet. First type is what? Inline, second internal. So this inline and internal style sheet we had learned in earlier videos. So now in this video we will learn about external style sheet. So what is meant by external style sheet here? So first of all, first point is what? The external style sheet is generally used when you want to make changes on multiple pages. Okay, if you want to change the multiple web pages, then which style sheet you use here? That is external, not inline or not internal. You have to use what? External style sheet when you want to make the multiple changes on the multiple web pages. Okay, next in this style sheet style information is written in a separate file and is referenced by the HTML document. Okay, so in this style sheet means what? External style sheet, style information is written in separate file. Okay, whatever the information which is required to style the given tags, this information written in a separate file, and this file is referenced by the HTML document. That means you have to create one separate file which includes the styling information. Okay, which tag you want to style. So all the information of that style tags you have to write in separate file, and your HTML document to import these files what which are related to what? Styling information. Okay, clear? Next, it is useful when some style is applied on a different HTML documents. That means it is useful when the same styles is applied on the different HTML documents. Okay, next, an external style sheet can be written in any text editor. Okay, any text editor you have to use to write the external style sheet, like Notepad plus. Okay, there are different types of text editor present. So any one of that you use to write the external style sheet, and you must save this file with the extension of what? .css. Okay, clear? .css extension is used to create the external style sheet. Clear? Next, the external CSS file should not contain any HTML tags. Listen here properly. External CSS file, it contains any HTML tag? No, it is not contain any HTML tags. Okay, so remember this point. This is very important. Okay, next, it implies faster response. Why? Because browser downloads only HTML document. It not download what? CSS file. Okay, it is only downloaded what? HTML document. So therefore the faster response is there. Okay, next important point is here what? Link tag is used for external CSS. Okay, in the external CSS, style tag is not used. Okay, instead of the style tag we use a what? Link tag. Okay, clear? Yes, all points you have to understand properly. First point is what? When external style sheet useful when you want to changes made on the multiple web pages, then the external style sheet is useful. Second thing is what? This style sheet write the styling information in separate file, and this file is imported to your HTML document. Okay, next, it useful when the same style sheet is applied on different documents, different HTML documents. That means same type of styling information is applied on the different document, then this external style sheet is useful. Okay, then an external style sheet is written in any text editors, but you want to save this file with the extension of .css. Okay, and then external style sheet file should not contain any HTML tags. Okay, it does not hold any HTML tags. Okay, then it is faster, it gives the faster response. Why? Because browser loads only the HTML document. Okay, it is not load, but browser does not load any style sheet document. Okay. Okay, then next point is what? Link tag is used for external style sheets. Okay, next, what is the link tag and what are the properties of link tag here? So what are the properties of link tag? Link tag first property is REL. This is for relation. Okay, REL attribute is for relation. So it defines the type of style sheet. Okay, defines the type of style sheet. Next thing is what? It also defines the relationship between linked file and HTML document. Okay, relation, it shows the relation, okay, between the HTML document and linked file. Okay, whether it is a style sheet document, okay, whether it is a text format document. So relation between the document, this attribute is used to show the relation between the documents. So REL attribute is used for show the relationship between the linked file and HTML document. Clear? Next attribute, type. Okay, it defines the type of target link. Okay, next attribute href, it defines the target file of link. Okay, it defines the target file, that means where this .css file is stored or saved. So the path of that file is right with the help of this attribute href. Okay, so there are some notes here. In this technique, style tag is not used. So you should remember this point. Okay, in external style sheet, style tag is not used. Instead of style tag, we have to use what? Link tag. Okay, so you can put only one tag, that is link tag. Clear? Next, so we will discuss this style sheet with the help of one example. Okay, so we will study here step by step. First of all, remember the basic concepts. When we design the external style sheet, there are two files you have to create. Okay, that is first for styling information and second for your main HTML document. So external style sheet document is saved with what? .css file. Okay, so my file name is what? Style.css. So in that file, what are the element that is we want to style the h1 tag, heading 1 tag, and I have to use two properties, that is color and text align. Okay, so color is what? Red, and text align to the center. Okay, next, so this is what? This is the external style sheet. Okay, file, external style sheet file here. Okay, this what? External style sheet. Okay, externally created this file, and we want to use this file in my program here. Okay, so how to use this? So HTML, first tag is HTML, then head. In head tag, I give one title, that is external CSS demo title, close. Next, I want to use a what? Link tag. So first attribute of link tag is what? REL. This attribute shows the relationship between linked file and HTML document. Okay, is equal to, it shows the what? Type of the document, that is, it is the type of the document is what? Style sheet. Okay, we want to design one style sheet, so therefore REL is what? Style sheet. REL relation or type of the document is what? Style sheet. Okay, then type is equal to text or CSS, means what is the type of the document, that is it is of text or it is the CSS document. Clear? Next, href is equal to style.css, that means this file, when this line is executed, the control goes to here. Okay, so in style.css, one element is what? Style, that is h1, in which there are two properties, color and text align is assigned here. Then close the head tag, and then open the body tag. Okay. Next, H1. When this H1 is executed, your control first goes to what? This tag. Okay, your control goes to link tag, and after that, when these two executed and control goes to href, then style.css path is there. So then from this point your control goes to what? Here. Your control goes to this one, this file. So in this file your control goes to here. So in this file h1 is colored with red, h1 text is colored with red, and the align is center. That means when this text, this is a heading 1, this text is in color of red and it is aligned with center. Okay, clear? Then h1 close, body close, and html close here. Okay, understand this one, how to execute the program, okay, of external style sheet. So this program executed practically, so we will discuss about this one. Clear? Okay, now we will start here execution of program based on the external cascading style sheet. So open Notepad. Clear? Okay, for designing the external cascading style sheet, you have to create two files. One for cascading style sheet, that is .css file, and another is .html file. So first we have to clear here what? .css file. So as I already explained the example, okay, so write all the elements or all the tags which are included in that examples as it is. Okay, so first is what we have to create here, .css file. So .css file holds which contains, that is h1 curly bracket open close, then color colon, okay, red. Color is the property and red is the value of that property. Then semicolon is used for separate the properties. Okay, next property is what? Text hyphen align colon center. Correct. So this is the element which want to style. Okay, and this file is save as what? .css file. So I want to save this file with the extension .css, and my file name is here, that is style. Okay, suppose file name here what? Style.css. okay, then save this file. I want to save this file on desktop. Okay, so save. Okay, so one file is created, style.css on the desktop here. Okay, clear? Next we want to create the new file or another file which holds HTML contents. Okay, so Notepad, open Notepad and write down the all element which includes in the HTML file. So Notepad, first tag is what? HTML, second tag head, then in head tag I want to use title tag for giving the title. Suppose title here what? External CSS demo. Okay, and close this tag, that is title. Okay, then listen here, in external CSS style tag is not used. Instead of style tag we have to use what? Link tag. So link first attribute of link tag is what? REL. Okay, relation is equal to single quote. This shows type of the document, or it shows the relationship between the linked file and your HTML document. So this file is related to what? Style sheet. Style sheet. Then next attribute, that is type, is equal to, in single quote, what, text. It is either text or CSS file. Okay. Then next attribute, that is href. Href attribute is for what? Is for giving the path of your .css file. Okay, so the single quote. Then what is the CSS file? That is style.css. Style.css. This file is saved on, okay, the style.css file is saved on my desktop. So therefore, and new file is also saved in my, save this file also in desktop. Okay, so href style.css. Clear? If this file is present on another drivers like C drive, D drive, E drive, okay, so you should give the path of this file. Okay, this file style.css file is on what, desktop, therefore I can't set any path this here. Clear? Next, close the what, head tag. Listen, link tag is what? Link tag is an empty tag. Okay, why? What is the empty tag? It does not hold the ending tag. It holds only opening or beginning tag. Okay, so link is the empty tag which cannot contain the closing tag. Okay, clear? So head close, then body open, body tag open. Suppose I want to set the color of the web page, then which attribute use here? That is bg color is equal to, in single quote, suppose here green. Okay, then use h1 tag, which is style in style.css file. So h1, okay, suppose here, that is, I want to write here, this is a heading 1 tag. Okay, this is the heading 1 tag, and close this h1. Okay, then close the body tag and then close HTML tag here. And save this document, okay, with name, that is any name you want to give here. Suppose I want to give the name of that file, that is main.html, and I want to save this file on my desktop. Okay, so save. So just observe here, what is this? This is new file created, main.html. okay, or you should rename this file. Okay, it's okay, and the file name is what? main.html. okay, so double click on it, so you can see here your output. Listen properly here. In your HTML page, that is main.html, your file is what? main.html. okay, then title is what? External CSS demo. Background color is set to the green in body tag. Then h1 tag, what are the elements of h1 tag? That is, this is a heading 1 tag. This is the heading 1 tag, but the color of this tag is what? Red. So how it is applied? Why? Because this style.css file hold the all properties regarding the h1 tag. Okay, understand this one? Clear? So suppose I want to add some styling tags in CSS style.css. So how to add this? So open this file with notepad. Clear? And I want to add some tags. Okay, that is h2. Suppose I want to style the h2 tag here. Curly bracket open, close. Next, okay, color. Suppose color here yellow, and next one is what? Text align, suppose what, right, okay, text align is right, and save this file by using the Ctrl plus S. This is shortcut key to save the file, and come to your main.html page and add one tag here, that is h2 tag. h2, this is a heading 2 tag, and close this one, h2, close, clear, and save this document by using the shortcut key, that is Ctrl plus S, and then execute this one or refresh the page. So just observe here that this is a heading 2 tag, okay. This is your main page, clear, and this is your style page, style.css. So just observe here, when we add here what, h2 tag, then the properties of the h2 tag is also applied in our main HTML tag. That means when the style tag is what we conclude here, when we have to change the style .css file, then all changes are applied in the main document, okay. So no need to apply each and every changes to each and every tag in our main document. That means you have to change once, and then that changes are applied throughout your document, clear, understand. Suppose I want to change the h1 tag properties here. Suppose I want to add what, border to the h1. So how to add, which attribute use here, border attribute used, and colon, suppose solid is the value of the border. Then save this document, you also save this one and execute this. So just observe here, one border is assigned to the heading 1 tag, clear, understand how to design this one, okay, clear. Then suppose I want to add one paragraph here, paragraph tag, okay, paragraph tag, okay. Then font size is equal to, suppose 15 pixels, okay, and semicolon, is equal to is apply here, no, instead of is equal to use a colon, okay, 15 pixels. Then font what, style is colon italic, okay. So we will use this tag in our main document, that is p here. So use p tag, okay. So write down one statement, this is a external CSS execution. This is the external CSS execution, okay. Program execution, okay, and then close this tab, save this one, this is also saved, okay. Then see here output. So listen, okay, that means your text is in, yes, your text is in italic format, and font size is what, font size is 15 pixels. Suppose I want to increase this size, it's near about 30, then what happen, your font size is increased here. So this is the external CSS program execution, clear. You also align this to the center that is use here what, which attribute use here or property use here, text align, text align colon center. Okay, save this one and execute this. That means you have to change only one document, clear, that is .css file you have to change. Okay, so in this way we have to conclude that when one profile is what edit or change, then all the changes of your document is applied to your main page. Clear? So this is the what execution of the external CSS. Okay, I hope you have to understand from this video. If you understand, so please like this video, subscribe it, and please share to your friends. So thank you for watching.